in sync as we're seeing so far.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears on just 2 plays have taken the lead. On 2nd and goal. Henny. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception. This drive
difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
They'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
Stop him well short.
And his kick is, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bears have reached a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. And his kick on 2nd down. It's Parker, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans will extend their lead. So for Houston, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. We thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
A little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to throw the football. That would be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that. And they go play action with Favre. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there with his 1st career NFL touchdown. And the
Tide.
And this one is right there. 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is
on 3rd and goal. Here's Favre to throw. Flush to his right. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter. And this one is right. Again, Romo. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them.
And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for L.A., they'll fall back to 4 yards away. And this is right down the middle.
So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday.
Hold once more on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead here. Just
Incomplete pass.
looking for the end zone. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their... Offensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan flushed out right. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
Jackson or Russell Wilson or Josh Allen at this stage of his career. But he's got youth on his side. Those young legs, he put them to good use there, didn't he?
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it does.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I game ball and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody.
So for the Ravens, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs.
That's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are...
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his time.
Now an inside handoff for Charles. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. The play. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Ezekiel Elliott. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have broken the tie. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage. As long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Patriots have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Rolling to his right. He finds his man, complete. It's Holt. Touchdown! A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest. 2nd and 3. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for when we return to Foxborough? And his kick is right vantage as they cash in for 6. Okay, game on. Down. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Bills. A great effort.
Win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right?
And they'll have another home date next week as the Miami Dolphins come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll fall back to 500 at...
Get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Again, it's Manning. Screenplay, Johnson. Touchdown, Colts. Kenny Stills. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Getting your back involved, what's the important down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will bring it back and intercept one. 31 yards.
Now that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill right before the half. I don't think they were going to try and run out the clock. It's like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the problem.
Off play action. O'Connell looking deep for Jennings. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception.
Arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill. Complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are once again going to retake the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it.
That you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football. All the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
See, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore... And it is good. Oh, that one in a big spot here. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard... So for Washington, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get another road test. They also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. And for Charles and the 11-year veteran
downfield, but they never did.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle. The first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. Took a pretty big risk right there, going for it on 4th down. Jets touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have once again taken the lead. On first and goal, Jackson. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the fourth. So the toss.
A little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by...
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not
on the road, tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, to throw, Cutler. Flush to his right. And right away, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they have the football and will set up shop. He'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
Together a very strong drive as a response.
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away. No coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Flushed out right. Touchdown! That's caught. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receiver.
They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown.
And the 12-year veteran throwing now. Cutler on first down. That's a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Big score. First step in their attempt.
And this one is right.
You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere task. Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser focus and getting the victory. We're into points. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Ugly here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Stanton escaping the pressure right. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Saints have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie.
Throwing to start the drive. Gannon. Oh, strip. The ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a two-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. Two-hand. Oh, I get it. Two-hand monster. Both hands on the football.
Following the fumble recovery. Stanton. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints have taken the lead.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, helps.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line.
Pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Sliding out of the pocket. For a right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. They'll run for it here with McAllister. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Saints are an extra on the right foot of their kicker. The clock showing just one tick. This for the win.
So they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground.
Second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Luke Stocker, his fifth touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike 13-yard line. Back to throw again. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. The time.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack.
Here's McCown to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time.
Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Terrell Owens, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos draw a bit closer.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up.
Way toward wrapping this one up. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Browns are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure hand.
Here's Anderson looking to throw on 2nd down. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp.
Denver, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a home date next week against the...
As soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Touchdown, Cowboys! Big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to come establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on it. He takes care of the football. He gains yardage for him, chews up.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Falcons. touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And that time, he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane.
And goal. Out of the gun, it's Young. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys would extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's one of the better examples.
Back and forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
A little bit more to the perimeter, perhaps, but above all, play your game.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. Touchdown, Falcons! A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. As he was shuffling right. Young on first down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a... And his kick is good.
And they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way.
It'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the New York. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Flush to his right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It's their quarterback. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Here's McNabb. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. There was no going through. Here's Sproles. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Kevin Falk, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the foot.
And it results in an incomplete pass.
Space to run past the 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
Well, 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It's their quarterback with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from obviously an issue in the driving rain. This one for the win.
But when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets pretty.
So for the Eagles, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a peak. We'll take a break. Flush to his right. Man open is Robinson. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that before. To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Moss. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. His his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense.
Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score. And his kick is indeed good. Throwing now is Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first.
Places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Escaping the pressure right. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Peyton Manning, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd. They'll stick to the ground game with Gore. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the 49. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. They were looking to pick it on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the on 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's got his man, Gates. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers on just 2 plays have into the red zone. It's Rodgers. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down and bring the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
And he's got it. Touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
I can hear their sigh of relief all the way up here, partner. Now, they absolutely had people miss. Get upfield for the extra yardage.
And this is caught by Gates. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have made it a one. Got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet and what I would have.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1-5.
On their heels, they take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked.
Here as they move to 4-0. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. Palmer will throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. It's their quarterback. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive.
That one really well and was right on the spot when the ball got to the receiver.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
And this one on 1st and 10. Here's Manning. Flush to his right. And it's caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
First downs.
Now they'll throw it with Manning. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw unfulfilled.
Now Palmer to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Finish. That gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football. All the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they will try